Hello, horror fans, and welcome to Goosebumps, a new game on my channel. For this game, it's not going to be a long series, I think. It's a fairly short game overall, but I did want to play through it and hope that you will enjoy what goes on in the game. So, with that in mind, let's jump in and get some goosebumps. This guy creeps me out. We better get a big tip. If you're that concerned, maybe try not to drop his stuff. Hey, for all we know, that lock got busted before I dropped it. I've heard that before. Whatever, just finish packing up this junk. I'll head back up for the rest. Who hires a moving company to move out in the middle of the night anyway? Just be glad someone did. We needed the job. What about that girl? Should I call her or not? The toll booth operator? You ain't got a chance. It's probably for the best anyway. What with our on the road. Say, you ever get creeped out driving late at night like this? What do you mean? Oh, you know, it's late, everyone's asleep, so gotta be things that slink out from the shadows. It's better not be about the haunted car again. It's real. Real maybe, but not haunted. Well, it seemed haunted at the time. You can't scare me with that story. Already heard it a million times. Well, good. That's not even my hairiest adventure. You see this one, Evil Genie? Heard that one, okay? Well, zombies. Guess I told you a lot of these. We don't gotta talk the whole time, you know. Could listen to some. What was that? So you gonna open it? Oh, I ain't open it. You're the one with all the scary adventures. But there's so much weird stuff in there. You saw it. Just open the door already. I can't see anything. Satisfied? Looks like we got a new tale of horror. Night of the Tipped Over Box. Not funny. Oh, there's someone there. What is it? Some kid? Haha. What? It's just a ventriloquist dummy. Who are you calling dummy, dummy? The next day. Finally, school's out for the day, and you're ready for a pleasant walk home. Those clouds look pretty bad, though. It was supposed to rain today. You go to check the weather, but your cell phone appears to be missing. You must have left it somewhere, but where? You can examine your environment by moving the cursor to an object or area, pressing left mouse button, then choosing Look on the drop-down. Alright, so we've got our cursor. Only complaint so far is that the text goes a little bit fast. Move your cursor using the mouse and select an area of interest with left mouse button. Not all objects can be examined, but most can. Look at everything. You never know what might yield useful information. Alright, let's go inside the school. Drop down is your verb menu, and changes based on the object. You can look directly by pressing Q, or even interact by pressing E. Alright, so let's open the entrance. Door open. Will you ever escape this place? With a heavy sigh, you trudge back inside. The long, empty hallway stretches into the distance. You stop near your locker. Trusty old 402. Let's take this paper. Lean down and take the paper. Oh, it looks like a note. An item was added to your inventory. You can select it with mouse button for additional options. Use items on the inventory to solve puzzles and progress. Let's look at it. Once straightened out, the note reads, "Hey, you found my note. I hoped that you would." Sometimes people see notes in the hall and just assume they're trash. Not you, though. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and use the key on our locker. Turn the key and the lock pops open easily. You slide it off and open the locker. And there's our phone. Grab your cell phone and cradle it protectively against your chest. You were afraid you'd lost it. After a moment, you calm down and check the phone. Yep, it's still fully charged somehow. Looks like you have a voicemail. Click play. Hi, Ray. It's Mom. Just wanted to let you know I'll be home later on tonight. Clients want to take us to dinner. Chad should be home pretty soon, so you two will need to fend for yourselves. Remember the keys under the back steps. Love you. Alright. Slam the locker door shut. Gladly leave the school building for the second time today. In front of the school, the gate's still open, so you should be able to come and go as needed. With your phone in hand, you can now head home. Your phone has a map function to chart your journey. You can also call your mother, brother, or information to receive various hints. Walk through the gates to the parking lot. The school parking lot is nearly empty, as most of the school has gone home. Faintly hear the football team practicing in the distance, though. There are multiple ways to move between areas. Try holding the left or right arrow keys to move to the next area. Head down the path toward the janitor's shed. It's more overgrown than you expected. By the time you reach the shed, the wind's picked up quite a bit. Your cheeks sting with the cold. Let's take this weed killer. Carefully tuck the weed killer into your bag, checking that it's off. Alright. Hurry back down the path to the parking lot. Save your game frequently in case the unthinkable happens. Press escape and select save in the menu. Yeah, I'm good for right now. And I can't do anything about this. At least it looks like it. Now let's open it. You peer over trying not to get too close so you can smell it. Fail and the reek of spoiled milk assaults you. Let's open it. Gross. You hike up the well-worn path into the woods. Ah, the familiar sights and sounds of the woods. Path leads over a bridge and turns into some trees. Let's take this poster here. Pull the flyer from the tree just in case you find a similar dog. Alright. Go ahead and cross the bridge and head deeper into the woods. You reach a small clearing surrounded by trees on all sides. There's a weird eye creeping around. Never seen him before. On a hunch, you raise the weed killer and pump the trigger 3 times, spraying the strange figure. He recoils violently as it hits his face. Smoke rises from the wounds and he smells something like freshly cut grass. He retreats to the foot of the hill before falling down and cowering. Alright. Let's go to the left. Leaves crunch under your feet as you walk down the path. It's the end of the woods. You can go to your neighborhood just up the hill. Looks like there's some kind of commotion near the tunnel. Alright. I'm gonna just leave them alone. I think. Well, let's see. Let's speak to him. You ask what's going on, but Tyler also just glared at you. Mind your own business, Ray. Alright then. Large steps, you hike up the slope to your neighborhood. Almost home, you think as you step into your neighborhood. Your spirit falls immediately when you notice an accident down the street. The road is completely blocked. You'll need to find a different way around. Carefully pick a blue rose. Ouch, there's some sharp thorns. Alright. Let's hurry over to the wrecked moving van. Peer inside the van and see tons of boxes along with odds and ends. Crash doesn't seem to have damaged anything. A sense of dread creeps up the back of your neck. Alright. Let's see here. Let's take the shrunken head. Pick up the shrunken head. It's cold and slimy and drop it into your bag. I'm just grabbing stuff that I think is going to be good here. Take the book. Pull out a decent looking book and dust it off. Shrugging, you place it in your bag. Take the top hat. With a flourish, you make the top hat disappear into your bag. I'm not taking the monster blood. I'd rather not die. Feel like you shouldn't be here and decide to creep away. Alright. Sleepy neighborhood, but people don't seem concerned with the accident. Hurry down the hill back into the woods. As far into the woods, just below your neighborhood, the creek flows into a huge drain pipe. Well, there's a white rabbit there now. Put the hat on a bag and look down to find the rabbit at your feet. Stands on two legs and allows you to put the hat on top of his head. Amazing. Thank you so much, the rabbit says. I'm not much without this hat, I'm afraid. My name is Amazo. Maybe you heard of me. He pauses, waiting. No? Well, you have my gratitude regardless. With a flash, the white rabbit disappears into the brush. Alright. I do remember this from playing it years ago, so I'm trying my best to do the same things I did back then to sort of make it work. Alright, let's go ahead and enter the tunnel. Hold your nose and slog into the tunnel, taking care to avoid stepping in the water. Creep into the tunnel, and an unnatural darkness closing in around you. Halfway through, you wonder if you'll make it. Alright. Steel your nerves and push on. This wash runs behind many of the houses on your street. You can usually find all sorts of weird junk that people have thrown out here. Let's take that shoe. Saying it's better in your hands than out in the elements, you pick up the shoe. Hop across the rocks to the far end and stroll into your neighborhood. What the heck? Take several large gasps and try to calm down. That dog attacked as soon as you entered your neighborhood. Thank goodness it is on a leash. Alright. Nervously stammer hello to the woman who turns a disinterested eye in your direction. Sorry about the dog. She looks to have given you quite the fright. Yeah, let's ask about the dog. Huh? Oh no, I'm okay. What breed of dog is she anyway? Poodle or something else? Fifi. Yeah, she's a rare sub-breed of poodle. One prone to temperament problems. Such a pretty dog. I haven't noticed you two in the neighborhood before. Did you just move here or something? After you ask your questions, the woman looks you up and down. You're not sure what she could be judging you for. Fifi and I are simply having a look around. getting the lay of the land. Some friends of ours came to the area very recently. We want to know if it's a good place to put down roots. The dog's constant tugging has worn away the woman's patience, and she sighs. We must be going. Perhaps we will see you around very soon. Alright. Open your mailbox, hoping there's something in there for you. Well, let's go ahead and take the coupons. Slip the coupons into your bag. Let's grab the letter. Take the letter out of the mailbox. Alright. Shut the mailbox. Creep along the side of your fence into the backyard. Despite the weirdness of your neighborhood, your backyard provides a welcome retreat. A peaceful, quiet blankets the enclosure. Let's go ahead and grab the truck. You dump the truck into the bag with the rest of your stuff. Brush off the dirt and take the spade into your things. Take the toy dino. Slip the dinosaur toy into your pack. It might be useful later. Alright. Pull under the steps here. That's where the key is supposed to be. Crouch down and lean your head under the porch for a better look. Yeah, let's go ahead and shake the can. Pick up the Coca-Cola hand, shake it, listening to the spare keys clank around inside. After a moment, it falls out. Let's take the key. Alright. Back out of the hole and stand up. Let's go ahead back to the front of the house. Retreat around the side of the house, back out to the street. It's your street, but things don't look quite how you left it. For example, there's an enormous creepy mansion where your house should be. Okay. Move further down street, stand in front of what used to be your house. Large house reaches up toward the ominous sky, its twisted window portals to madness. This is your address, but this is definitely not the home you left this morning. Let's use the key on the door. Slip your house key into the lock and cross your fingers. Turn the key and the door opens. Maybe it's your house after all. Alright. This is without a doubt not your house. Mom would never let the entryway get this dirty. You can smell the dust and decay in the air. Alright. So I think this is where we're going to go ahead and end this first episode. As I said, the game is not overly long as it is, so we will try to get through it here in only a few episodes overall. But if you enjoyed what I did in this one, please go ahead and click that like button. If you've not already, please subscribe to the channel, click the bell icon, so that you're aware when I produce new videos in the future. Thank you, and I hope to see you for more Goosebumps.